Hi! Hey guys, what's up? So, we're back in Subnautica, and I have some fancy stuff to show you. Oh boy, do I ever have some fancy stuff to show you. We have a nuclear submarine, we have some nuclear rods for said submarine, and I have a lot of stuff in my inventory that I no longer need, as a matter of fact. Let me just throw you down. I'll get rid of those later. I'm not worried about them. We also have some information about the Arctic DLC, rather a biome within the DLC, which is not really Arctic-y, but still kind of works out as new content regardless. So, as always, if you do enjoy Subnautica and you want to see more in the future, well, leave a like on this video. And now it's time to get into it. So, this is something I showed you guys a while ago, the Decorations Fabricator. And in it, there were Leviathan dolls and a whole host of different things that you could make, right? Well, there's something else that I have as well. You see, if this is working correctly, I should now have an option to use nuclear rods in my Cyclops. We will have a nuclear submarine. I can only imagine if a nuclear submarine melts down or, well, destroys itself, it's going to be a bad time for me, you, and the ocean. So we're going to try and hope that that doesn't happen. Now, let's just take a look and see. So here we are in our not-so-nuclear submarine, but I am going to... Oh, look at that. Cyclops Nuclear Reactor Module. Recharge your Cyclops using this portable nuclear reactor. That's actually really cool. I like that. So I'm going to make you... And what else can we make? Cyclops Solar Charger. Charger MK2. Thermal. Yada yada. Energy yada yada. Okay. Alright, so there's some fancy stuff in this besides just the nuclear reactor that we have. Okay, so we have a nuclear reactor module. Actually, I can bring one of these outside too, but I can throw this in here. And this should charge my Cyclops now for 6,000 energy. One of those rods is really expensive, but it's also really good to have on hand. Now, if you're curious to know what the reactor rod looks like outside, well, I can actually make one. This actually changed it into a lamp, which it's kind of cool. Let me just bring this out. Here's the reactor rod, but here's the cool thing about it. It's called a lamp, unfortunately. But this lamp, you can actually change the color. So if I hold R, I can actually change the levels and stuff like that go around it. If I hold I and I click, I can change the intensity and make it super bright. Oh, I can make it so bright. Oh my god. And then G will change the greens, and I can completely reset. If I change B to blues, well, you get a really nice blue. And if I hold E, well, I change the actual center color of it, which is super freaking cool, in my opinion at least. You guys let me know what you think in the comments section down below. I love this. I love the idea of a nuclear reactor rod. Having it as a lamp is kind of strange, but it does work for lighting up small areas, and you can make different walkways now and stuff when you're actually out in the dark. So that is a bonus, I will say that. There is also something else we can make. We can make this right here, a Seamoth. Now, is this exterior or interior? This is interior only. I'll show you guys this. This is actually kind of cool. You have a little Seamoth. Why didn't the Subnautica devs do this? Oh, and our Leviathans look a lot nicer now, too. Let me just free cam for you. Let me show you. These Leviathans look so much nicer now. They're higher in detail. They use the high-res models for them. And they gave them eyes, too. And this guy especially is looking really good. He's got his rate transparency and stuff like that. Oh, it looks so good. That is so cool. So, I'm going to free cam out. I have a couple of other things to show you. So every nuclear submarine should have a supply of nuclear reactor rods should something ever happen and you need extra power. So fortunately, now we actually have that down over there, and on top of it, we have our reactor module in here, which should not allow us to lose any power while it has a charge. Now, what I want to do before we get into any of the other stuff that I wanted to talk about is show you some of the... Oh, yeah? I agree. Okay, cool. So, what I wanted to show you guys, stuff about the Arctic DLC. We're going to move into that right now and speak about this for a little bit. And then, well, I will be back in the game with our nuclear submarine. This is what I wanted to speak to you about coming to the DLC. Now, this does look reminiscent, or it may be the Twisty Bridges biome and a concept within it. Now, this was approved by the Subnautica developers officially to come out to us for our eyes to gorge on and really weep over, because I think it's beautiful personally. I really like the balance that you've got here. You've got some flora, you've got some fauna. Everything's going pretty good, right? Might as well sit down under the ocean and have a mug of tea and enjoy your day. How are you going to drink tea under the water? I did not think that through. I didn't think that through. You get the idea, right? Yes, you do. So, what is the Twisty Bridges biome? Well, the Twisty Bridges are a biome that will be included in the expansion pack. It will be dominated by huge twisting structures covered in blue barnacles. So clearly, this biome is more or less going to be one of the friendly biomes in the world. But one thing I do want to note is this is also the same biome that had that pink creature with the giant hook on the back of its ass. And it will give you a bad time and a bad stinging if said ass decides it wants to use you as a toilet, more or less. Now, back into the image we were looking at, obviously this is more of a rough sketch, but we do know that there are different types of fish within this biome. Now, I don't know if these fish that you see in the background are anything that we should pay attention to or not. It looks like we may have some Gary fish, we may have some generic fish, and then possibly some new species as well. I also want to pay attention to these strange blue little blobs of fish that I see swimming around in the background. I assume those are fish to some degree. Now, if you really look close in this image, you can see there are little coral shells all throughout, and you can see there are going to be some assets within Subnautica that we have known about all this time. Now, the only strange thing that I note in this is that the body shape of the person swimming looks to be male, but we already know we're going to be female in the DLC. So I'm kind of questioning that, but I think that's just an oversight by the artist because they just wanted to make the idea around the biome and not really who was in the biome. You see, if I was a feminist, I could start a movement because of this. Yeah, that's right. So you better watch it, Subnautica devs, because yeah, that. Please don't hurt me. I love getting the information that you give me. Yep. Otherwise, I don't know what these potato-looking plants are, and I don't mean that as in bad art. I mean that as in some of them actually look like potatoes that are spudding, and I don't know what they are. Like, I'm kind of confused by it. And then we have these same eyes type of, well, I guess an eye structure on the actual bridges themselves. If you look at the other image, you see those dominantly around too. Because, like, these eye coral things, whatever you want to call them, I assume they're going to glow at night because they look like they're the type of thing that would glow at night. I only assume that these eye things play some kind of role in this biome. I don't know. Maybe they, like, tie into some crazy network that, like, a giant leviathan can watch you through them. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of scary. Never mind. So, anyways, anything else that I may know about this biome? Well, it was meant to be a biome in the base game of Subnautica, but ended up being cut until they repurposed it for the expansion. And before our friendly little cuttlefish was supposed to be our pet, it was actually a creature that was going to spawn in the Twisty Bridges. I think the Twisty Bridges biome is basically the safe shallows of Subnautica. And, well, you get the idea behind it, basically. It's more or less going to be a safe haven. Now, back onto the image again. There's not really much more to say about it. It doesn't look like it supports Leviathan life forms. It doesn't look like it really supports anything of the nature, unfortunately, but that's okay because we don't want to deal with Leviathans right now. We just had a Leviathan reveal a little while ago, and thankfully I don't think we'll be seeing this guy in the safety of the biome. I only question how much of the map is Arctic and where do we start because of the fact that, well, there's a biome that has no ice and it's kind of different. I like that there won't be all ice everywhere, I guess. That's nice, but otherwise, honestly, now that I look at it, I feel like this might be the starting biome. This biome is basically perfect to facilitate the start of a gameplay experience, offer resources, food, and potentially a way to get fresh water through the filtration of said water around you. And overall, I mean, it seems like it would be the friendlier place you would want to start out at. That's just my opinion, though. I think Twisty Bridges may be the beginning biome and where we start our journey, or, well, rather, our exploration to try and bring everything to light that happened within the Aurora and what happened to it, and also salvage some stuff. I want to know where that space elevator is going to be, too. I'd like to know. If you guys have any theories or thoughts on said information, let me know in the comment section down below. I am back in game, checking out this stuff still. See, these nuclear rods were repurposed, I think. They still are nuclear reactor rods. They're still the model of the reactor rod, but now they're lamps instead. I like the idea of that, but it also kind of rubs me the wrong way. And I'm not even sure why, to be honest with you. It's just one of those things that, you know, it's a badass thing, and it's kind of less badass when it's a lamp, you know? But these are the items anyways that you can spawn in. I do have a couple more I'm going to check out. I do think there might be a couple more things here, or maybe they have to work on the updates for them. But I do know all of these Leviathan dolls have been upgraded significantly, so they do look a whole lot better compared to how they looked before. Before, they were really low res. Oh, I put down a picture frame too, and there are some computers. At some point, these computers may work. They may not. I don't really know. It looks like that thing got pushed backwards, actually. That's kind of weird, because I know I had this. Oh, I can't use it anymore. Did they change the thingy? Let me just see real quick. I had this one right here, the connection relay. All right, let's see. They may have actually changed them, because this one now has a model. Yeah, put that down. I don't know if they had to change them or not, but makes total sense, I guess. I'm gonna go to my nuclear submarine. I'm gonna check that out. I know there are extra upgrades I can make for it now because I saw them, and, well, we'll do that. I assume it's going to be these right here, and I assume these here too, possibly? Yeah, these right here, and then we have the reactor rod and this right here as well. Improves thermal charge. So there's actually significant upgrades. Like, you guys could really have some fun with this mod if you still play Subnautica. Wow, actually, there's a lot of possibility. What if I do... Hang on, I'm going to do a thing real quick. Because, you know, we have to power down our Cyclops. We have to power it down to keep the battery going. So what if I close this? Wow, it actually does work. So what if I change the lighting? What one was it? Wow, you can actually, like, make a purple submarine. You can have the inside purple glowing, and you can actually change this right here as well to match it. Damn, that is so nice. Look at that. You guys would love this. I hope you would. I hope I'm not talking out my ass. Look at that. Change the intensity. Now it's super... Oh, God, that actually hurts. But you get the idea, right? What else can I do? I can change the red levels. Damn, you can really brighten up the Cyclops. And you don't even need to have lights running in this thing. You can just use these instead. You just throw up a wall panel or whatever, a thingy. Where's the thingy? Counter right there. Throw that right there, and now you have your little old lamp. It's like repurposing. Oh, wait, no, it won't let... Oh, wait, yeah, it will. Yeah, look at that, and the shadows work too. That's cool. So it's kind of like repurposing a reactor rod once you're done with it, I guess. But, like, it's still cool. I like this idea a lot. Let me just throw you down right here. And I mean, ultimately, you can just use reactor rods, too, if you want to try and power the Cyclops even more. I wonder if it means you don't need these power cells, though. Because we have that in there. I don't think that's a direct draw energy source. I think this is just to charge the batteries of the Cyclops. I'll use it for a little bit, or speed up time, and just see if it really, truly does work, because the engine isn't on right now. So let me just turn the engine on. We're at 100% power. Oh, hi, little guy. How you doing? So, that's that. Let's just take a look. I wonder if it detached, because... Oh, wow, they actually stay down here, too. That's cool. I mean, I've been moving around for a while with my energy power shield on, and no power has been used yet. Let me check the module, because I think this module may have lost some power now. No, 6,000 out of 6,000. What? So unfortunately, I can't do the nuclear submarine test because it doesn't work right now in survival, but I can go under some fancy stuff real quick. Let me just see. Is it here? No. Now, I'm not aware of being able to put down these items right here. I don't remember if they're actually something you could put down. But it does seem like they've modified this a little bit so you can actually place select items down. I'm just going to test it out and see if it works or not, because I don't remember this ever being a feature in Subnautica, and I do know that, like, if, for instance, I get a stalker tooth in the wild, I can actually throw that down too. And I have a vending machine in my room along with some coffee stuff. So let me just make 2 cups of coffee, and I'll also get this right here. Now, in theory, this should let me place down these items. I can't put that down. I can put you down. Can I put you down? No, I can't put you down. Now, let's just see. If I right-click... Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. And then I can put you down as well. So you can have, like, little chips. Oh, that's being weird. Why is that floating? That shouldn't be floating. That's weird. Might just be a bug. But I can put this down as well. Wow, you can actually... Uh-oh, not enough space to sit. You can actually have some pretty fancy stuff going on in your room. Like, you can actually put down props now and stuff if you really wanted to. Like, if you were completely done with Subnautica, had nothing else to do, well... now you've got some stuff on your desk in front of you. A little Subnautica mug. That's actually really cool. I like that. Damn. And there's other objects as well in the world, like water bottles. There's just a whole host of different things you can use. So this could really enrich your experience in Subnautica. And, like, if you need food really fast or something, you could just run in and grab it off your table. If you want a snack or something, and you can run out then and do your stuff. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. But guys, that is it for now in Subnautica. I've shown you everything I can show you, and, well, the Arctic stuff, scarce, few and far between. So, we'll have to wait and see what happens next with the DLC. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, well, remember to leave a like on this video. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section, and I will see you in the next video. Hi, you're still here? Ha, that's awesome. So, 2 things, which if you're stuck around for this long, well, you're gonna find out 2 things. So, yeah. 1, I'm giving away 3 copies of Subnautica in my next video. What I want to do is either hide game codes, or I'll choose people from the comments section that I will, choose at random, type of thing. I hear sirens. Anyways, that's what I want to do. That's one of the things I want to do. Sorry about the screeching. That's my boom arm. I moved my microphone. The second thing is that there's been a lot of misinformation going around, well, I guess in Subnautica in general lately about these Leviathan creatures and these incredibly badass creatures. Like, they're almost believable. I think it's really important for you guys to check out the Subnautica Discord or their official website or their Twitter for any actual Leviathan reveals, because it's getting to a point where people are coming to me now, I think, just to, like, show their artwork and be like, hey, look, I found a Leviathan, and then they hope that I'll be like, no, this isn't a Leviathan, because, like, people don't realize until multiple people come to me, I don't care about a specific image or saying it's not out there and this and that. So that's just 2 things I wanted to say real quick. 1, giving away Subnautica copies. 2, the fake Leviathan issue that we're currently seeing in the game. It's amazing to see so much hype, but people are getting a little bit scummy with it. Don't really appreciate it. Anyways, now I'm done. You go enjoy your day, whatever day it is for you right now. Maybe you're hearing me back in 2018 and it's like 2022, if I'm even around still. Hi. See you guys later.